You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices on this Monday, October 14th. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo, and here's what's happening. Continuing our coverage of the 21-year-old man, Theodore Gallegos, who went missing last week. His body was found on Saturday, and his family is asking for the public's assistance with funeral costs.
In a devastating turn of events, the body of a young man, Theodore Gallegos, was discovered in Carpenters Canyon over the weekend. The deceased, identified as the son and grandson of an Arizona family, has prompted an outpouring of support from friends and volunteers who assisted in the search efforts. The family, including his parents, Ted and Amanda, have expressed their profound gratitude for those who contributed to the search for their loved one. They specifically thanked Red Rock Search and Rescue for their relentless dedication and support during this heartbreaking time. The family also acknowledged KPVM News 25 for helping raise awareness about the search. The family has expressed their appreciation for everyone who has offered kindness, prayers, and support, stating that their compassion has been a source of comfort during this difficult period. Details regarding the memorial service will be shared soon as the family navigates through this tragic loss. The family at this time is asking for donations from the public to assist in the funeral arrangements so they can give Teddy the farewell that he deserves.
More news now. Astronomers were not disappointed as Comet A3 lit up the sky, coming within approximately 44 million miles of Earth over the weekend. This rare celestial event occurs roughly every 80,000 years or so, meaning the last time the comet was visible, Neanderthals roamed the planet. The comet had previously captured attention from September 27th to October 2nd when it crossed the southern hemisphere. For those who missed the comet's passing, there's no need to worry. Comet A3 is expected to remain visible until October 30th, offering more opportunities for stargazers to catch a glimpse of this ancient wanderer. And as the general election approaches in Nye County, a local voter urges the community to move beyond political polarization while candidates prepare to address key issues amid the county's recent population growth.
With the general election approaching, a Nye County voter is calling on the community to overcome political polarization and engage more collaboratively. As registered voters in Nye County prepare to cast their ballots, the landscape reflects a strong Republican presence, with nearly half of the county's 31,715 registered voters affiliated with the GOP. This has solidified a Republican dominance in local elections, particularly in commissioner races. In recent primaries, Republican candidates were selected to face off in the general election, while third-party candidates have struggled to gain traction. The last non-Republican county commissioner was elected in 1998, highlighting a consistent trend favoring the GOP. The upcoming election will see candidates like John Koenig, a former commissioner who won his primary for District 2, and Ian Bain, who will compete against independent candidate Lou Baker for District 3. Both candidates are positioning themselves with distinct strategies, addressing key issues such as county growth, public safety, and housing. Koenig aims to manage county finances more effectively and protect the character of District 2. In contrast, Bain has emphasized the importance of funding local emergency services and addressing homelessness. Baker, registered with the Independent American Party, seems to bridge divides and promote cooperation between differing political factions. As Nye County experiences population growth, with approximately 4,000 new residents in the past 4 years, discussions about housing and community development are becoming increasingly critical. The candidates' positions reflect the need for thoughtful planning to accommodate this growth while maintaining the community's unique character. As the election nears, registered voters in Nye County will receive their ballots and have the opportunity for early voting beginning October 19th. Community members are encouraged to engage in discussions and support a more unified approach to local governance.
And Team Harris and Team Trump have both toured our swing state over the past week in this year's monumental race for the White House. News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers covered presidential candidate Donald Trump's latest campaign stop here in Clark County and joins us with all the details.
Republican presidential candidate Donald J. Trump touched down in Las Vegas over the weekend and participated in a Hispanic roundtable discussion hosted by Building America's Future. The panel featured Hispanic Nevadans along with U.S. Senate candidate and Army Captain Sam Brown and drew an eclectic bunch to North Las Vegas. Let's check this Clark County action out.
This is many, many times worse than it was in 2016, but in 2016 we had something that was within reason. We didn't have people with no talent, no brain power, people with that maybe hate our country in a certain way, because you try to figure why would they want prisoners, gang members, drug dealers? Why would they want murderers, by the way, 13,099 murders?
With 20 plus days to go until election 2024, what brings you out today?
I support parental choice. Education is my passion, so I feel like Trump could do that for the parents, protect parental rights.
And how long have you been a supporter of President Trump?
When he came down the escalators in 2015, yes, absolutely. He is what we need right now in our country.
They're smart, they're cunning, and a lot of them are evil. But you say that maybe they hate our country?
This is a Hispanic event. Are you Hispanic American?
Absolutely, Mexican and Salvadorian.
And why does President Trump speak to you as a ethnic American here in Clark County?
It's just his record. I don't believe that he's racist. I feel like he is talking to me in the sense of his issues, pro-American dream, the home ownership, no violence in the streets. I support all that. So I feel like that is what we need, and that's what I believe.
Why didn't she do it? It's so easy. You just sit back. Why didn't you do it? You had almost 4 years to do it. But she's worse than Biden, I'm telling you. He's more intelligent than her. Can you believe this?
You look so good. Why did you dress up for President Trump today?
To meet him.
To meet him? Are you going to meet him today? You're going to meet him?
Yeah.
What are you going to tell him?
Thank you.
U.S. President Donald J. Trump held a campaign event in Reno prior to landing in Las Vegas. Reporting from Clark County, I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas.
Thank you very much, Maria. More local stories coming up. You're watching News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
And welcome back. I'm Chris Palermo. News 25 spoke with Full Throttle Law, who is a sponsor of the Pediatric Brain Foundation, about the ride that helps benefit research for this foundation.
Hi, I'm Daslin, and I am one of the community partners and sponsors of the Pediatric Brain Foundation's Ride for Kids. I work for Full Throttle Law. Full Throttle Law is a personal injury law firm. We focus primarily on motorcycle riders and motorcycle injuries. But we are out here on the road together with you, and that's what makes Full Throttle Law so special, is that everyone at our firm, all of our lawyers and case managers are riders also. It's one of the requirements. If you are representing motorcycle riders, that you at least know how to ride a motorcycle. Because how can you trust a lawyer that says they're going to be there by your side and go the extra mile when they haven't even ridden a mile on a motorcycle? So that's what we love. So we're out here with the Pediatric Brain Foundation Ride for Kids because it's an important thing for us to focus on. Children are passing away at an all-time high of pediatric brain tumors. It's one of the #1 causes of death in our children. Each day, 13 children are diagnosed with brain tumors, and that is so sad. One of the wonderful things about this foundation is that it is ran primarily by volunteers like myself and Mark and Shannon and Pineapple Amy, that do this because of our love for children. We're out here because we care about children. And so the money that's raised here goes to research, it goes to help families of children that are suffering by way of providing housing near the hospitals. Nevada, we are way behind in helping our children with pediatric brain tumors. So most often they have to go to places like Phoenix and up in Salt Lake, Los Angeles, because we don't have the resources here in Las Vegas. And this ride is providing those resources so that we can get better in Nevada. So thank you to those that have come out to ride this ride, those that have sponsored. We appreciate it. Las Vegas, you do it right. And for nearly 4 decades, this ride has been out here. And in Las Vegas, it's one of the longest continuously ran motorcycle rides. And I tell you, when motorcycle riders get behind something special, special things happen. So thank you, Las Vegas. Thank you to the Pediatric Brain Foundation, and thank you to all of our sponsors, including this beautiful news organization, KPVM TV 25, out in Pahrump, local news since 1997. So we appreciate you coming out and focusing on what we're doing out here in the community to make it a better place.
Well, the Goldwell Open Air Museum in Nevada is preparing for its 40th anniversary celebration featuring a weekend of events.
The Goldwell Open Air Museum, located in the Nevada desert, is gearing up for its 40th anniversary celebration, highlighting its rich artistic legacy. Founded in 1984 by Belgian artist Albert Szulkowski with his iconic sculpture The Last Supper, the museum has since expanded to include a diverse array of artworks and artists, becoming a prominent cultural site. The anniversary festivities will kick off in the evening of Friday, October 18th with a meet and greet event at Happy Burro Chili and Beer in Beatty. Saturday, October 19th promises a full schedule, starting with a parade at 11 a.m. that will travel from the Rhyolite Depot to the Goldwell Sculpture Park Visitor Center. Special guests will include local beauty queens and influencers alongside community clubs and organizations. Following the parade, Nevada's Lieutenant Governor, along with representatives from the Nevada Arts Council, will deliver opening remarks. Keynote speeches will feature former resident artists and museum officials. Food and refreshments will be available for purchase at the Red Barn, where visitors can also enjoy screenings of museum video productions. The afternoon will feature musical and theatrical performances, including a composition by a former resident artist and a script reading of a play about Szulkowski's life. On Sunday, October 20th, activities will continue with poetry readings from notable local poets and encore performances of the previous day's shows. Attendees are advised to bring folding chairs, sun protection, and water for the outdoor events. Restroom facilities will be provided, and food trucks will be available throughout the celebration. Beatty, located just 5 miles away, offers additional accommodations for visitors.
More news now. Over the weekend, Boss Babe Boutique held their Boutique Bash, hosting vendors, nonprofits, and trick-or-treaters. And News 25 caught up with a few of the important people there at the event.
Over the weekend, Boss Babe Market held their Boutique Bash, and for the last few months, vendors have been getting ready for this spooky fun event. With tons of vendors, nonprofits, trick-or-treating for kids, giveaways, raffles, and more, the community came together to support a special cause. These nonprofits were raising funds for Southwestern Wilds, and News 25 spoke with Andrea from Hubster Apparel and Embroidery and Vanessa with Southwestern Wilds to talk about the details.
This is Andrea McGuire over at Hubster, and with Vanessa Fernandez, and she is with Southwestern Wilds. They are here at our vending event, raising some funds to help support the wild horses and burros here in Pahrump. And so I'll let Vanessa tell you more about that.
Thank you, Andrea. Hi there. We are out here today at the Boutique Bash that Boss Babe is putting on today. Thanks for your support, Andrea, with Hubster. We have apparel out here and merchandise. We're always looking for donations for Southwestern Wilds. We're just looking to preserve the habitat.
On a social media post that Boss Babe Markets made, they thanked everyone who came out and supported the small businesses of Pahrump, giving a special thanks to Hubster for hosting the bar, Our Place for the coffee and drinks, Dino's and Yummy Foods for the food trucks, and all of the delicious baked goods from our local bakeries.
I know that Boss Babe will be putting on another event December 14th. Out here in the parking lot with multiple vendors as well, and Southwestern Wilds will be in Las Vegas coming soon. We're going to be hopefully at South Point and multiple farmers markets in Las Vegas. So come out and join us, and as always, visit our website, southwesternwilds.org.
You heard it right. Boss Babe Markets will be holding another event on December 14th. Make sure to mark their Christmas party on your calendars. And if you didn't get a chance to make it this weekend, Boss Babe Markets is open 6 days a week from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And if you would like to get involved and either donate your time or your money to Southwestern Wilds, you can visit southwesternwilds.org for volunteer opportunities, donations, and corporate sponsorships.
Well, looks like it was a good time had by all. And coming up, weather and sports. You're watching News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
And welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Well, the Vegas Golden Knights, I'd say, are off to a pretty good start. Undefeated. Here's Mikey with that and more. Your look at sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. How about them Golden Knights? Undefeated still. They took on the Anaheim Ducks last night, beat them 3-1. Next up for the Golden Knights, they kick off a 3-game road stand in Washington tomorrow. The NHL announced that Jack Eichel has been named one of the league's 3 stars for the opening week of the season. The center has 7 points on 1 goal and 6 assists through 3 games. Owners this week are reportedly expected to approve Tom Brady's long-awaited purchase of a minority stake in the Las Vegas Raiders. ESPN's Adam Schefter reported Saturday that the vote will be held on Tuesday at the NFL's Fall League meeting in Atlanta. Speaking of the Raiders lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers yesterday, 32-13. Next up for the Raiders, they play the Rams in Los Angeles on Sunday. And Pahrump Valley Trojan tennis are in the Southern Regional Playoffs individual. That's today through the 18th. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
It's the Lerner and Rowe Weather Cam. What a beautiful shot of the A3 Comet. We're currently at 89 degrees, and you'll see the forecast coming up in a bit. Perfect for those trunk and treating and all kind of Halloween festivities.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. I'm Mike Ruhan from the Channel 25 Weather Studios, streaming at KPVM.TV and now on your Roku devices. Let's check out this weather map. We have weather triplets, Fernley, Fallon, and Carson City, all at 79 degrees. Tonopah, 75, Goldfield, 76, Beatty, 87, Amargosa, 92, Las Vegas, 90, out in Death Valley, that seems tolerable, 101, but here in the paradise of Pahrump, our current temperature is 87 degrees. We hit 89 a little bit earlier. Winds out of the west, 6 miles per hour. Humidity, 9%. The sun rose this morning at 6:50 a.m. It's going to set this evening at 6:08 p.m. Humidity 19%. Wind out of the east-northeast 5 miles per hour. We go to a low of 56 degrees. That sounds chilly. With clear skies, let's take a look at the rest of the week. There we go. 91 degrees tomorrow, and then it gets cool, 88 degrees on Wednesday. Then it gets cooler Thursday, 80 degrees. And what is this? 68 degrees on Friday. And check out the winds, 19 miles per hour. Saturday looks nice. We got 74 degrees. Sunday, 78. And Monday, 81. So I guess fall is really here. Pumpkin spice, y'all. Back to the desk. Here's Chris.
Well, thank you very much, Mikey. Looking good. We're playing matchy-matchy with the blue shirts. We got the memo. Blue skies for days, too. That'll just about do it for us tonight. I'm Chris Palermo, News 25. Make it a great night.